Hi there guys, Shaun here from Star Marine with Jay!
Hello, I'm Jay!
And Jay, everybody knows that you love to, I was going to say to PP.
I love to PP, I PP a lot.
But you love to go to PP?
I do love PP, it's one of my favourite places on the whole world.
Because of what?
Phang Nga Bay.
Okay, so one of the things that happens is a lot of people when they come to Phuket can go only on one tour.
What?
Yes, and
only
so
one?
they want to know, should I go to PP, which is what you should PP, but should you go to the island PP?
Yes.
Or should I go to James Bond?
No.
All right, so we're going to talk about that in this video, which one's the best and which one you should choose. And we already know that Jay is going to say
PP.
But my personal opinion, I would like to go to James Bond, but not for James Bond Island itself. I would like to go for Phang Nga Bay, which is 40 plus islands. Where else in the world can you go other than Halong Bay in Vietnam? Don't say it. I know you're going to say it.
I didn't know that one, to be honest.
Can you go and see such a dense
Are you starting
grouping?
this conversation? I thought we were having an
No.
You're doing your bit.
I'm selling.
Is this your debate?
Good luck trying to get a word in.
Okay.
I'm going to say Phang Nga Bay. As you fly in on the airplane and you see what looks like the mountains, that's actually Phang Nga Bay. 40 plus islands.
So you've already seen it, so you don't need to go
caves, hidden lagoons, you can swim into the caves, you can kayak into the lagoons.
You can kayak at PP.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. You get in canoe at PP.
But not through the caves.
You don't want to go in caves. They're dark and bats there that eat you.
Really?
Yeah, bats eat you in caves.
Let's not put a false narrative out. Are you Fox News?
Yes, Fox News, breaking news, bats eat you.
Oh, I just lost half our audience.
Oh, really?
Anyway, so PP versus James Bond. Let's do this in a cordial way.
Stop. Ready? Watch this. Carl, do something cool. PP versus James Bond. There you go.
Okay. So
in a cordial way.
Yes.
Orange cordial or lime?
Look, I've been to both locations. I think both are beautiful for different reasons, and I think they work for different types of travellers.
Okay, let me ask you some questions. What if you want tropical, perfect, white, sandy beaches and that clear water that you can snorkel through and see all these tropical fish, like clownfish, which are Nemo fish? What about if you want to do that, Shaun? Because that's everyone's idyllic dream.
That sounds
Can
like
you do that in James? Can you do that in James? The where? Maldives. You can't do that in James Bond Island.
No, but and I agree.
1-0, Jay. Thank you.
I agree. You can do that at PP.
Yes.
You can do
Still 1-0.
You could do it at Fiji or Maldives.
They're not going to Fiji or Maldives.
If you're coming to Phuket,
yes, go to PP.
I agree that PP is beautiful, but you cannot get an experience like you can in Phang Nga Bay. Like, I agree, there's no blue water there. There's no snorkeling there unless you do a private tour and we customize it and add a snorkeling spot
You
here
can't,
at Kai on the way.
Well, I could then customize my tour and then we'll find a cave somewhere and we tick the cave off. So there's no customization. It is just purely PP's better than James Bond.
That's your belief?
Yes.
What if there was a tour that could do both in the same
day?
We're
not talking about that, then we have someone in the middle and they are obviously right. This is you, James Bond, me, PP. Look, if we could all come together at the very end
what if your kids want to go to PP
yes,
and
they do.
Your uncle wants to go to James Bond?
You go James Bond by himself.
You're going to kick him off the boat?
Absolutely. I'm going to PP. The other thing at PP, you can snorkel with sharks. Can't do that at James Bond. I'm winning this.
100%.
2-0.
Again, totally agree because in my opinion, both are great for different kinds of purposes.
Okay, well, tell us why. I'm going to walk away. You tell me why James Bond's so good.
Well, I think I would tell you like this. My son, when he was younger, somewhere between, say, 3 and 7 years old, when he wasn't a confident snorkeler, he much preferred going into Phang Nga Bay where he could kayak into the caves, he could see the lagoons, jump off the boat. And we have this really cool little spot that Guy June found and likes to go to where you can jump off one of the rocky island outcrops into the sea. And this is a very unique kind of experience that you can do only in this area. That's why I would say I think that Phang Nga Bay,
Can I just say, you can jump off rocks at PP as well?
You cannot. And on top of that, if you have some older travellers that don't like to go out far, and we're talking PP is 1 hour from the pier and can be a little bit choppy, and you'd like to be in calmer seas and a little bit closer, then the James Bond Phang Nga Bay area is the place to go.
Can I just say, old people, just go to James Bond.
And on top of that, you can go to the Panyi village where you're going to go to the little floating soccer pitch, which is not available at Phi Phi, and it is very, very, very well.
Can I just say, he has brought something up there that I kind of like.
Yes.
I'm a little bit disappointed. I haven't got anything to say. Yes, you can go and play floating football. Damn it.
On top of that, you can take the boat, and the boat can weave through the mangroves and go under the cave formations, and this is a very cool thing to do in Phang Nga Bay.
I've come this side. You can do that at Phi Phi as well. There's lagoons there.
Not the same as what you can do in Phang Nga Bay. But if you're going to go to Phi Phi, which is where Jay wants to go, that's the place to go. I always ask people when they ask
Stop
me...
the movie. That's what he just said. He said Phi Phi's a place to go. Thank you. Winner.
They would say...
Oh.
People ask me which one's best. I would say, firstly, do you want to snorkel? If you want to snorkel, then generally I would say definitely go to Phi Phi, just like Jay. But if you don't want to snorkel and you want more of a sightseeing tour or exploration tour, then go into Phang Nga Bay, James Bond.
I disagree.
But if you want to put both of them together, and
stop them together. I haven't done my Phi Phi bit yet. First of all, you started your little speech earlier saying my son wanted to go snorkeling, so I took him to James Bond Island. He didn't even mention snorkeling there, did he? No, he said jumped off a cliff and went swimming in caves. That's not snorkeling. So basically, Shaun let his son down. Ha ha ha! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. At Phi Phi, there are Viking caves at Phi Phi. Oh, that's right, it's a cave. There's also what now?
You can't go in that cave, you'll get shot.
You can't go in that cave because that's where you get bird nest soup from. But
and
it's
they're protected by the National Parks Department.
To see. And what about Pile Lagoon? Pile Lagoon. Beautiful, beautiful. You can just swim in this gorgeous lagoon.
Actually, he's got something there. Pile Lagoon is stunning. I love floating there. Yeah,
it is good. It is good.
Yeah, it's very good.
And also, there's a rock that looks like a camel. There's no camels up here.
It's not a camel, man.
It's not a camel, man.
No, it's like from the Avengers movie.
Oh, Root or Groot.
Groot
or Root.
It's I am Groot.
Okay.
Gosh.
Someone actually agreed with you.
You say you love this place and you don't even know the places.
It's a frigging camel. Can I say that word? I probably can. It's a camel. Also, did I mention you can swim with sharks? You can snorkel with black-tip reef sharks at Phi Phi. You can't do that at James Bond Island.
Some of us are scared of sharks, Jay.
Who's scared of sharks?
I'm scared of sharks. I filmed a whole movie about them. You don't think I'm scared of them?
Yes, to mention that. Shaun filmed the Meg 3. He was the producer and director.
Meg 3?
Meg 3 or Meg 2? I don't know what it was. I can't remember. Anyway, back to Phi Phi. There's also... What else is there at Phi Phi too? It is beautiful. There's monkeys. There's monkeys in...
There's monkeys in Phang Nga Bay as well. And there's a lagoon in Phang Nga Bay, and you go snorkeling at Kai Island.
Kai Island? You can go snorkeling at Kai Island from Phi Phi as well.
Ah, so now you've just agreed you can do both.
No. You just said, I can snorkel here. Well, we can snorkel here, and here. You can go, I can't see anything because it's a muddy bottom. It's a muddy bottom. Beautiful emerald green, though, by the way. I don't want to put you off going there, but it is a muddy bottom. It is. You got a muddy bottom when you go to Phi Phi. So James Bond. I got it wrong.
As you can see,
yes,
people disagree about which one you should do.
If you want to go and find tropical beaches with white sand, crystal clear water, tropical fish, great snorkeling, amazing, amazing, amazing place, head to Phi Phi.
Great. So let's answer the question that I've been getting at and you cut me off 4 times on.
It'll be 5 now.
If Jay and I can't agree,
yes,
and we would like to do both.
It's a good idea to do both,
but we can only do one tour. Oh. Is it possible? Jay knows the answer because he's done this tour.
I did. It was one of my first videos I've done.
Yes.
It's really good. Yes, you can do both. It is an amazing thing to do both.
Can you do it as a group tour?
As a group tour? No. It has to be a private tour.
So this is actually, and Jay knows this is one of our most popular private tours where you got 2 disagreeing parties and you got 1 day. Both go and they do the entire Phi Phi and James Bond area in a single day.
It can be done. It's a long journey, so it's not for the faint-hearted or for the real little kids. But I did it with a couple. They were beautiful and lovely, and it was amazing. And you can do it, and if you don't mind a bit of travelling on the boat.
And I think we talked about this before. If someone's in, say, Phuket for somewhere between 3 and 5 days, normally they only have time to do a single boat tour.
Absolutely, yeah.
And this might be their only time to visit Phuket. They may not be able to ever come back.
And then you get the best of both worlds. So you get the tropical feel from Phi Phi, and don't let Shaun hear this, but it is stunning up there. The canoeing through the caves, I did it with my kids a couple of weeks ago. It is beautiful. And you can also float.
Oh, you went with your kids?
I did go with my kids,
You had a choice of going to Phi Phi or James Bond that day. You went where?
I went James Bond.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, okay. That was stupid.
I think the thing to answer is when I explain this tour to people in person, the thing I say to you, it's a night and day tour. The day part being Phi Phi, being bright blues, white sandy beaches, snorkeling. The night part being Phang Nga Bay, where the sea is a dark emerald green, and you're going in and out of caves and through mangroves and lagoons and some very unique things that you can't see anywhere else.
Stalactites and stalagmites, you can go right close to them. And we actually walk
One of them you pull down and one of them you pull up, right?
Tights you pull down, yeah, because stalactites
go
come down
and stalagmites go
up.
Yes.
And can I just say, don't touch them, because if you touch them, that's about 150 million years worth of sediment that you've destroyed straight away.
And we do also
Beautiful
call the
place.
Phang Nga Bay area very Jurassic Park.
Absolutely.
Like.
It is cool. And the emerald water is emerald because the bottom of Phang Nga Bay is silt. So that's why you get that emerald feel, and it is beautiful. Some people call it the Emerald Islands.
Yeah, and the reason we offer this tour so often is quite often what I get is a family group inquiring, talking about somewhere between 4 and 10 people inquiring, and they've got grandma, mum and dad, and kids. Grandma wants to go and see Phang Nga Bay, okay?
Good one, Grandma.
Because James Bond is Grandpa's favourite movie.
That's right.
And the kids want to go snorkeling and see Maya Bay because that's one of the biggest attractions here in Phuket.
Maya Bay, some people call
So
it.
putting it together, everybody becomes happy. And in this case, if Jay and I was to do the combined tour, I'd be happy because I get to see my little Phang Nga Bay and go through kayaking through the caves. And Jay would be happy because he can go and pose like this on Maya Bay.
And swim with sharks. Thank you.
So if you can't find out an answer, if you're fighting between each other in the hotel room.
Don't fight.
No, if you're on holiday, do them both.
Yeah.
Join it together, off we go.
Make love, not war. Let's make love,
and there's
not
a
war.
whole video about this tour, and we'll link to it in the description so you can find out how we can do it, whether we have to cut program, and what kind of people should go on this kind of tour.
That's right.
So if you're thinking about, is it Phi Phi or is it James Bond, our answer is...
It's together.
I'm not going to cuddle you. I'm not. I'm out. Okay, you finish the end. Ooh.
Let's just be together.
No.
Together forever. Go Phi Phi. Forever at last. Thanks for watching.